We'd originally thought about getting a cabin up north on the lake. That was going to be our thing. My husband was going to retire in a few years, and we thought, you know, we really should do something. But after looking into it, we thought, let's just take that idea and put it in the backyard versus getting a cabin and just have it here for us. And so that's what we did. We had no vision of what it would look like because the yard was just basically a grass and a hill, and we couldn't even imagine in our mind how is the pool going to work back here and how, you know, where are we going to put all this. And so that's where the Tabor Group came in.
The largest challenges this property had were and was the grade. Where I'm standing now with the pool behind me, I would be under dirt. The grade from the walkout was dramatic, and we had a large ridge into the backyard. We
wanted to have a natural landscape. We didn't want the traditional, you know, rectangular pool, diving board type of setting. We really wanted to maintain sort of a natural landscape back there, and we're thinking of a waterfall, but we didn't really know how that would play out.
Well, for my process was sitting down with Pat and Lisa, and they really outlined what they wanted to accomplish. And at that point, it's really taking those elements and seeing how can they fit into the space. And upon looking at the parameters of wanting a pool, wanting a hot tub, wanting a grill, and wanting some lawn that was usable, was taking those elements, and a pool has to be flat, a hot tub has to be flat. So it was really looking at the contours and what did we have to do to create the space for these, those wanted items to sit.
When he started the project, we just kind of stood there and went, oh my gosh, he was saying this, it'll be like this and this and this, but we just really couldn't see it in our mind. But he had it all planned out in his, and it was amazing to watch it all play together.
As the pool came into play, I work with a lot of pools, and one main vendor that I work with, I have a solid relationship with them, and they think outside the box like I do. So this is a custom pool, doesn't cost much more than any normal pool, but in this particular case, we had to look at the shape and how it would fit into the space, and when we were able to create it, it still felt right and felt adequate for what we wanted to accomplish. The other element that kind of came into conversation was the use of a water feature. And there's a lot of different ways to do water features. The waterfall with a basin at the bottom that collects water. There's pondless that just recycles. This one, just for the ease of the maintenance, was to have it cycle through the pool itself. And that really became just a fun little feature because it cycles the pool water, there's no cleaning, and you can hang out underneath it. The other element, instead of a diving board and being kind of a classic pool, we were able to nestle in a large diving boulder. So again, went with a natural theme, and also incorporated in the pool, which is just part of the custom little touch, was a little sitting ledge inside the pool. So it's kind of like a tanning ledge. So it was really fun to really experiment with what the possibilities were on this.
My favorite part of the backyard is that it's designed such that there's always something blooming. There's always a plant in bloom all through the season. Spring comes, there's one plant. Summer, fall, all the way through till it's time to close the pool. There's always some sort of pop of color back there all the time.
When we went into the plant material, Lisa really dug in deep, and it was really fun to work with Lisa and sitting down and conversing on colors and seasonal interests, and we really had fun with it.
The communication of the project was very easy. They said something would be done next week. It was done next week, so that was really good. And if there were any little kinks in the project, Jeff was always really good about letting us know.
The build component was integral. There was one way in and one way out, so logistically coming in with a proper schedule of who's coming in to remove, who's coming in to demo and give us a pallet to work from. Working with the schedule of the pool, we did a new deck on this project. So there was a lot of things coming and going, and just building it smartly.
Before it was a space that we really couldn't use, and now it's been really wonderful. We've been able to have parties there, the kids have enjoyed it. We've done a lot of entertaining back there, so it's really been a joy to have that there.